but to Nottingham, where a man who admitted killing 3 people there and attempting to murder 3 more has had his manslaughter plea accepted. Valdo Calocane stabbed 2 19-year-old students and a 65-year-old school caretaker in June last year. The plea has been approved on the grounds of diminished responsibility due to serious mental illness. Our Midlands correspondent Navtev Johal looks now at the background to the case.
First came the shock, then the sadness, and then the support. On the 13th of June, the city of Nottingham was scarred by a killer who left 3 people dead. They were 19-year-old students Barnaby Webber and Grace O'Malley Kumar, and school caretaker Ian Coates, who was 65. And this is the man who took their lives. Valdo Calocane, a 31-year-old dual Guinea-Bissau Portuguese national with settled status in the UK. His first victims were the University of Nottingham students. We're walking the same route that Grace and Barnaby were walking on their way home after a night out clubbing at around 4 in the morning. They were just 5 minutes from their student accommodation when they were stabbed to death. Calocane then walked to a hostel a mile away and tried unsuccessfully to break in before attacking his next victim. Ian Coates, who was just a few months away from retirement, was killed on his way to work. His van was stolen and then driven by Calocane back into the city centre, where he used it to hit 3 pedestrians, one of whom was critically injured. The deaths caused an outpouring of grief.
I've lost my baby boy, and I can't even comprehend how I'm going to deal with it.
The students' fathers spoke at this vigil just a day after their children had been killed.
And all they were doing was walking home.
And then the next day, we heard from all 3 families at an event in the city centre, attended by thousands.
It feels like it's touched a lot of hearts over the years, more than what we assumed and knew that he had.
Calocane has pleaded guilty to 3 counts of manslaughter on the basis of diminished responsibility and 3 counts of attempted murder. He will be sentenced later this week. But more than 6 months on, even if the process in court may be drawing to a close, the pain and grief of the victims' families continues. Navtej Johal, BBC News, Nottingham.